drifts in with a quiet winter phrase. Soft, glowing, shaped like a distant Christmas memory. Guitar slips beneath with warm chords. The night feels calm under December sky. Piano leans into a tender jazz melody. Hints of holiday classics in the emotion, never in the notes. Guitar echoes gently with delicate counter lines. Bass walks slowly, giving the music its winter heartbeat. A warm stillness fills the space. Guitar takes the lead, smooth and intimate. Each note warm like breath on a frosted window. Piano carries soft velvet chords beneath. Drums whisper, brushes shaping the snowy mood. The harmony dips into a deeper winter shade. Minor jazz colors shimmer like moonlight on snow. Piano holds long glowing tones. Guitar floats above with quiet melodic threads. Everything feels hushed, timeless. Piano blossoms into gentle intercession. Warm, emotional, classic Christmas jazz phrasing. A soft flow of winter warmth. Guitar strums slow pulses, steady and comforting. Bass anchors the mood beautifully. The music brightens into a gentle holiday swing. Piano and guitar weave lively lines. Like walking past glowing Christmas lights at midnight. Drums support with a soft, shimmering sway. A quiet, festive joy rises. The opening theme returns warmer, deeper. Piano carries the melody with heartfelt phrasing. Guitar adds small, sparkling fills around the edges. Everything feels like a warm memory returning home. Guitar plays a final tender phrase. The piano answers with a soft winter cadence. A glowing jazz chord lingers and fades gently beneath the Christmas sky. Piano enters softly with a tender rising. A melody shaped like a peaceful Christmas midnight. Guitar adds warm chords, glowing like lamplight on snow. The world becomes still and gentle. Piano plays a slow, heartfelt winter line. Not from any known carol, but carrying that familiar Christmas warmth. Guitar responds with soft counter melodies. Each note a drifting snowflake, quiet and bright. Guitar takes the melody, soft, breathy, its tone wooden and warm, like an old holiday record. Piano supports with velvet jazz voicings. Harmony glows in warm shades of December. Drums whisper beneath, subtle and steady. Into a gentle winter blue color. Minor jazz chords shimmer like moonlight on cold rooftops. Guitar floats through delicate melodic lines. Piano answers with slow emotion of perfect stillness forms. Piano with warm vintage phrasing, a blend of nostalgia and softed glow, drawing from the spirit of classic holiday jazz, but completely new, fully original. Guitar keeps a gentle snowfall. The rhythm lifts slightly into a cozy swing, enough to feel like walking through a snowy street of lights. Piano and guitar intertwine softly, notes weaving like strings of Christmas lanterns. Bass warms the air with gentle movement. The opening theme returns glowing with deeper emotion. Piano holds the melody tenderly. Guitar decorates the edges with tiny sparkling phrases. The whole piece feels like a Christmas memory being wrapped up gently. Guitar plays one last soft snowy phrase. Piano settles into a warm descending cadence. A gentle jazz chord lingers in the night, slowly, like snow settling over the quiet world. Do-da-do, piano enters like footsteps in fresh snow. Plim, plim, plow. Bass hums gently, bum, bum, bum. Brushes whisper like distant wind. Shh, sha. Do-ah, do-do-do, ya-la-do. Guitar answers softly, ching ding ching da, like tiny sparks on a cold window. Do-ah, piano climbs slightly brighter, ting 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 ting. Bass keeps heartbeat steady. Spinning its quiet magic, piano shimmering like starlight falling, plim pla plim. Guitar wraps the chords in warm velvet, ching ching ching. Slows to a snowy hush, piano floating like a warm breath, plim plim. Bass melts into gentle steps, bom bom bom, doody la, da-doo-ah, shine, midnight snow swaying in candlelight, piano glowing soft gold, plim pla plim. Guitar ends with a fading sparkle, ching ching, do 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 do. Piano enters with a soft, snowy phrase, a warm breath of December drifting in the air. Guitar joins with gentle wooden chords. The world feels calm, glowing midnight blue. Piano shapes a melodic arc full of holiday nostalgia. Smooth, tender, shaped like a classic Christmas evening. Not from any song you know, just the feeling of them. Guitar replies with delicate notes fluttering like snowflakes. Bass walks in slow, warm footsteps beneath the harmony. Guitar steps into the spotlight, a soft, glowing lad melody. Each note stretches like warm breath on cold glass. Piano wraps the sound in velvet, jazz chords, drums whisper behind them. Barely there, but alive. The harmony dips into a winter blue color, bittersweet, cozy, candlelit. Piano plays gentle, emotional chords. Guitar floats through shimmering tones. Everything slows like a quiet snowfall over a sleeping town. Piano begins a heartfelt improvisation. Warm runs, soft accents, gentle classic jazz phrasing, inspired by holiday standards, but completely new. Guitar holds a steady pulse, glowing beneath the melody. Bass ties the winter night together. A gentle swing rises, piano and guitar dance in playful December lines. The mood warms, a small Easter's spark appears. Drums lift the moment with a soft, steady brush. Rhythm lights twinkle somewhere across the snowy street. The main theme, richer and deeper. Piano holds the familiar warmth. Guitar floats above with soft echoes and ornamentation. Everything feels glowing, peaceful, full of Christmas heart. Guitar plays a final tender phrase. Piano answers with a downward winter sigh. A warm jazz chord hangs in the air, fading like midnight snow settling on an empty street. Begins with a winter motif, calm, glowing, almost familiar in its Christmas warmth. Guitar joins with gentle chord strokes, warm like breath in cold air. The night feels still, wrapped in December quiet. Piano shapes a smooth holiday jazz melody, full of classic Christmas emotion, never quoting any tune. Guitar answers with delicate, sparkling counterlines. Bass walks lightly beneath, steady as falling snow. Drums breathe with warm brush textures. Guitar takes the lead, soft and sentimental. Melodic curves glowing like lanterns in a snowy alley. Piano lays velvet jazz chords under each phrase. A peaceful nostalgia drifts through the harmony. Harmony dips into a gentle winter blue. Minor jazz colors shimmer with quiet emotion. Piano plays slow, heartfelt voicings. Guitar slips between the chords like soft frost. The world narrows to candlelight and snow. Piano flows into a warm improvisation. Graceful runs, elegant winter phrasing. The feeling of a vintage holiday record, but newly born. Guitar supports with glowing pulses. Bass and drums hold the night steady. The rhythm brightens, subtle, festive, like lights blinking on a Christmas tree. Where piano and guitar intertwine in soft melodic dance. A gentle swing lifts the melody upward. Snow seems to fall a little slower. The opening theme returns fuller, richer. The piano carries the melody warmly. Guitar decorates with winter sparkles. Everything glows with familiar Christmas comfort. A tune that feels old but entirely new. Guitar plays a final soft farewell phrase. Piano descends into a peaceful, snowy cadence. A warm jazz chord lingers, slowly fading into midnight snowfall. Piano enters softly with a glowing winter phrase. Gentle, tender shape, like a memory from an old Christmas night. Guitar joins with warm, rounded chords. A faint shimmer of snow seems to settle in the sound. Piano plays a smooth, nostalgic melody, the kind that feels familiar even when completely new. Soft jazz arcs, warm December turns. Guitar responds with delicate echo lines, each note drifting like snowflakes caught in lamplight. Bass walks quietly beneath, steady and confident. Guitar takes the theme with a mellow, emotional, warm, woody, intimate, like sitting next to a fire. Piano supports with velvet jazz chords. Harmonic colors bloom softly, candlelit and peaceful. Drums breathe gentle brush strokes. The harmony slips into a soft winter blue hue. A quiet, sentimental shift. Piano holds long glowing chords. Guitar plays fragile notes like frost on window glass. Everything slows into deep December stillness. Piano drifts into a gentle, heartfelt solo. Emotional runs, warm chord flourishes, elegant jazz. Inspired by classic holiday recordings, but uniquely shaped, uniquely new. Guitar keeps soft, rhythmic pulses, grounding the warmth. Brightens into a soft, hopeful swing. A tiny spark of festive joy rises. Piano and guitar weave melodic strands together, like two strings of lights wrapped around a snowy tree. Bass walks more confidently, lifting the air. The opening melody returns. Guitar decorates the spaces with warm winter sparkles. The whole moment feels familiar, like a classic Christmas tune you somehow never heard before, yet instantly guitar plays a final gentle phrase. Piano descends in a slow, peaceful cadence. A warm jazz chord lingers and fades, like midnight snow settling on silent streets. Piano starts with a gentle rising phrase, a soft shimmer, like seeing snow begin to drift under midnight lights. Guitar enters with warm, woody chords. The air feels still, cold outside, but glowing inside. Piano presence, a melodic line shaped by classic Christmas nostalgia. Smooth curves, soft edges, winter warmth. Guitar echoes with delicate counter motifs, each note drifting like snowflakes on a quiet street. Bass walks lightly beneath, keeping the warmth steady. Guitar steps forward with a mellow, heartfelt phrase, its tone gentle as a fireplace crackle. Piano adds velvet chords that shift like soft candle shadows. Drums breathe just enough to hold the moment together. A subtle honic turn carries the song into a winter mood. Minor jazz colors glow like distant lanterns on snowy roads. Piano answers softly, emotionally. Guitar whispers through shimmering frosted tones. Everything slows into a peaceful stillness. Piano flows into a warm, explicit improvisation. Elegant winter phrasing, vintage holiday softness. Nothing borrowed, only the spirit of old Christmas nights. Guitar keeps a steady harmonic pulse. Bass rounds the edges with soft, comforting steps. The rhythm brightens gently. A soft, festive swing rises like warm breath in cold air. Piano and guitar weave playful lines around each other. Their melodies glowing like lights strung across rooftops. The beginning themes with deeper warmth. Piano holds the melody tenderly, lovingly. Guitar sprinkles bright winter accent. Queen the notes, bass and drums cradle the tune like a quiet December heartbeat. Guitar plays a final gentle phrase. Piano descends in a slow snowfall cadence. One warm jazz chord lingers and fades softly into the silence of a midnight winter street. Piano begins with a quiet winter air, smooth, warm like light flickering on wooden walls. Guitar answers with gentle chords. A cozy hush settles like stepping inside from the snow. Piano introduces a tender holiday-style melody, fresh but shaped with the emotional curves of classic Christmas jazz. Guitar decorates the edges with soft counterlines. Bass walks slowly underneath, adding warmth to each phrase. The sound feels familiar yet new. Guitar moves into the lead, warm and mellow, notes glowing like the embers of a fireplace. Piano supports with lush jazz voicings, velvet soft. Drums keep a faint breath of brushes. Everything feels calm, peaceful. Harmony shifts into a deeper winter blue. Piano plays slow, emotional chords. Guitar spreads delicate high tones like frost on glass. The whole moment pauses in gentle stillness, a quiet December night held between two heartbeats. Piano begins and in hell whistles all filled with soft holiday soul. Jazz runs that rise and melt like drifting snow. Guitar keeps a steady riffing glow. Bass moves warm and round beneath. Classic Christmas spirit without a single copied note. Swing bright and slightly, but festive. Guitar and piano weave together like garlands of light. Drums lift the rhythm with brighter brushes. A gentle smile appears inside the music. The opening theme returns warmer than before. Piano holds the melody with nostalgic tenderness. Guitar fills every breath with cozy sparkles. Bass and drums cradle the tune softly. A perfect winter moment. Guitar plays a final soft line. Piano answers with a falling winter cadence. A warm gently on a quiet Christmas Eve. Piano tears with a glowing, tender December, not from any known Christmas tune, just carrying the warmth of an old seasonal memory. Guitar joins with soft woody chords like lanterns, lighting a snowy walkway. Piano shapes a gentle jazz line, smooth, warm, almost familiar in emotion. A melody that feels like home on a cold night. Guitar responds with delicate counter phrases, each note drifting like snowflakes hanging in the air. Bass walks slowly beneath, steady and soft. Guitar steps forward with a mellow winter melody. Warm, intimate, candlelit piano supports with velvet holiday voicing, soft and racing shimmer like frost on windows. Drums breathe lightly with brush textures. The harmony deepens into a blue winter haze. Minor jazz tones glow gently in the cold. Piano holds lingering chords. Guitar slips through soft shining tones. Everything slows into peaceful stillness. Piano improvises with classic Christmas jazz phrasing. Warm runs, elegant turns, emotional arcs, carrying the nostalgic spirit of holiday standards without ever touching a known melody. Guitar keeps a calm riffing glow. Bass steadies the heart of the moment. The music brightens into a soft festive swing, a quiet kind of joy, subtle, warm, timeless. Piano and guitar intertwine like garlands of winter lights. Drums add gentle lift, keeping everything calm and warm. The main theme's fuller and tender. Piano holds the melody like a cherished December story. Guitar sparkles around the edges with warm ornamentation. The room fills with a vintage holiday glow. Guitar plays one last soft melodic breath. Piano descends into a gentle winter cadence. A warm jazz chord lingers and fades like lantern light slowly dimming in the snow. Begins with a soft winter lullaby motif. Notes falling gently like like snow on an empty street. Guitar slips in with warm chords glowing like candlelight. A calm December hush wraps around the room. Piano sings a tender melody full of Christmas night nostalgia. Not familiar, but feels like a memory. Guitar answers with delicate counter phrases. Bass walks slowly, steady as a quiet winter heartbeat. Guitar takes the theme with a soft, cozy voice, each note warm as a scarf pulled close. Piano lays gentle jazz chords beneath, letting the harmony glow like fireside embers. Drums whisper with feather light brushes. Shifts into a moonlit winter blue. Soft minor colors glow with quiet emotion. Guitar floats through chilly, shimmering tones. Piano responds with warm, comforting chords. A peaceful stillness settles in. Piano unfurls into a flowing improvisation, inspired by vintage Christmas jazz lullabies. Warm runs, soft rises, gentle winter turns. Guitar keeps a slow, steady rhythmic pulse. Bass breathes beneath, glowing swing enters, soft festive like distant bells on a snowy night. Piano and guitar weave in relaxed harmony. Drums lift the moment with tender brushwork. The atmosphere warms gently. The opening lullaby themes, now fuller, deeper, wrapped in Christmas warmth. Guitar sparkles quietly around it. Everything feels intimate, glowing, peaceful. Guitar closes with a soft descending phrase. Piano answers with a warm, snowy cadence. A final jazz chord lingers in the winter air, fading slowly, like a quiet night before Christmas. Piano begins with a quiet winter glimmer. A rising phrase shaped like like a memory wrapped in snow. Guitar enters with gentle, warm chords. The scene feels like looking through a window on a peaceful December night.
Piano draws a tender jazz melody, soft arcs, warm, familiar in emotion, but new in sound. Guitar replies with delicate winter counter melody. Bass walks calmly underneath, slow and steady.
Drums breathe with feather brush touches. Guitar takes the lead, glowing and intimate. Each note warm as candlelight on frosted glass.
Piano paints the background with velvet chords.
Harmony shifting gently like drifting snow. Harmony dips into a deep December blue. Minor jazz colors shimmer in the silence. Guitar plays quiet, suspended tones. Piano answers with slow emotion. Knows the room becomes still, only the warmth remains. Piano opens into a softened flamization. Classic holiday feeling without quoting any tune. Warm runs, gentle turns, beautiful winters in guitar keeps the rhythm steady and glowing. Bass breathes under each movement. The swing brightens and festive. Piano and guitar weave like lights along a snowy street. Drums lift the rhythm still, still warm. A quiet smile shines through the music.
The main themes with more glow and color. Piano carries the melody with heartfelt warmth.
Guitar wraps it in shimmering counter melodies. Bass and drums cradle everything softly. A vintage Christmas feeling fills the air. Guitar plays a final descending winter phrase. Piano responds with a peaceful closing chord. The sound lingers softly, fading like snow into a silent Christmas night. Piano rises with a calm winter motif. Soft, warm, shaped like a memory of Christmas past. Guitar enters with mellow wooden chords. Together they create a quiet glow in the room. Piano carries a tender jazz melody, not from any known song, but carrying classic Christmas emotion. Guitar weaves small counter melodies underneath, each note drifting like snow under a lamplight. Bass walks softly, steady as winter footsteps. Guitar takes the lead with a gentle, intimate phrase. velvet jazz harmonies beneath. Drums whisper with delicate brushstrokes. The atmosphere becomes cozy, nostalgic. Harmony dips into a deeper winter blue. Minor jazz colors shimmer quietly. Guitar plucks slow, frosted tones. Piano responds with floating emotion chords. A peaceful stillness fills the space. Piano opens into a warm improvisation. Soft runs, elegant phrasing, glowing seasonal warmth. Inspired by Christmas standards, but entirely new. Guitar keeps a slow rhythmic pulse. Bass hums like quiet winter breath. The swing brightens with gentle festive. Piano and guitar dance in soft rhythmic lines, like string lights weaving across a snowy street. Drums lift with a relaxed brushed rhythm. A subtle spark of joy shines through. The opening melody returns, fuller and sweeter. Piano plays with deeper holiday warmth. Guitar decorates the edges with glittering. Bass and drums cradle the moment softly. Everything feels like a classic Christmas tune reborn. Guitar plays a final warm descending phrase. Piano closes with a tranquil winter cadence. A soft jazz chord glows gently and fades, like snow settling on a quiet December night. La la da do ba do. La da do. La da 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 da. La da dee dee. La la da da do. La da dee da da. La la do ba do. La da dee da dee.
Piano sketches a snowy pathway with lightly rolling chords. Guitar hums along with warm muted strums. Piano glides with a smooth holiday tinted melody. Guitar answers with gentle syncation, playful and warm. Bass walks slowly, each step like footprints in soft snow. Guitar takes a short melodic turn, bending notes like drifting flakes. Piano leans into a brighter phrase, sparkling like window lights. Guitar fills the spaces with round mellow tones. Guitar improvises a calm but confident line. Piano supports with lush voicings, drifting upward then settling. Piano and guitar weave the theme together. Their lines curl around each other like warm scarves in winter wind. Brush drums soften, piano holds a gentle final word. Guitar plucks one last warm harmonic, fading into December quiet.
Piano twirls a tiny Christmas sparkle. Ting, tang, ting, like fairy lights flicking on. Bing, ding, ching, ching, warm chords hugging the piano line. Shake, but, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-doo-doo. Twinkle, swing, holiday breeze. Piano climbs in snow, soft palm tree shades. Glitter, glitter, glide. Guitar echoes like distant chiming bells. Ching, ching, ting, ting. Better, slow walk pace. Boom. Piano paints warm gold across the cold air. Plum, 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 dee-da, ding-da. Tangling phrases bending like a warm breath in winter night. Do-a-dee-la-da-woo, shine. Snow lights swing, drifting through the street. Piano sparkling brighter. Plim, plim, play. Guitar
Piano sketches a mellow winding line. Guitar answers with soft jazzy steps, keeping the groove warm. Bass walks gently underneath like footsteps on winter streets. Piano rolls into brighter voicings, drums open with airy brushes, widening the night air. Guitar improvises a clean melodic run. Piano offers soft chords, then slips into a light counter melody. The ensemble glows like street lamps through falling snow. Everything's soft and space hums a low warm drum. Piano sprinkles sparse notes drifting freely. Swing groove returns brighter than before. Piano and guitar weave around each other in playful phase. The harmony widens into a sparkling holly chord. Guitar plucks a final descending line. Piano settles on a gentle jazz voicing. Drums hush to a soft brush fade. Sketches a drifting winter theme. Guitar tucks in soft counter lines, warm and easy. Bass glides in quietly. Piano paints subtle sparkles above slow falling chords. Guitar takes the lead with a tender reverberation. Piano follows with shimmery treasures glowing like candlelight. Drums hush to faint brushes. Piano holds wide voicings, a snowy hush. Guitar taps light hung onyx, glinting like frost. Piano returns with a richer version of the opening motif. Guitar wraps around it in smooth, jazzy ribbons. Piano opens with a warm, glowing vintage, not from any known tune, but feels like a forgotten Christmas night. Guitar joins with gentles, wooden and cozy. A soft hush settles,
like snow beginning to fall. Piano carries a nostalgic jazz line, smooth, tender, shaped like classic holiday. Hints of old standards in the emotion, never in the notes. Guitar answers with tiny melodic snowflakes. Bass walks gently beneath, slow and steady. Guitar takes the lead, mellow and heartfelt, each note glowing like a lantern on a quiet December street. Piano lays velvet jazz chords under each phrase. Drums breathe with subtle warm brushes. The harmony feels familiar, like coming home. A soft shift into a deeper winter shade. Minor jazz colors shimmer like moonlight on snow. Piano plays slow, emotional chords. Guitar drifts through delicate frosted tones. Everything feels still, peaceful, timeless. Piano blossoms into a gentle improvisation. Warm jazz phrasing full of holiday soul, inspired by vintage Christmas recordings, but completely new. Guitar supports with steady, glowing pulses. Bass holds the winter air together. The swing grows a little brighter, a quiet, festive joy rises subtle. Piano and guitar weave lines like lights strung above a snowy street. Drums lift the moment into a gentle holiday sway. The opening theme returns warmer, fuller. Piano holds the melody like a cherished December memory. Guitar fills the spaces with gentle sparkles of sound. Bass and drums cradle the warmth tenderly. Guitar plays a last soft closing phrase. Piano descends into a peaceful winter cadence. A warm jazz chord lingers in the air and slowly fades like snow, resting on a quiet Christmas night. Piano begins with a calm winter shimmer, a gentle motif, warm as breath on cold glass. Guitar joins with soft strokes, woody and close. The mood settles like fresh snow on a quiet night. Piano carries a tender jazz melody, shaped by the spirit of classic Christmas tunes. Familiar in feeling, new in every note. Guitar answers with delicate drifting counterlines. Bass walks slow, steady, grounding the December calm. Guitar takes the lead, intimate and warm. Each note glows like a lantern, guiding through snowy streets. Piano supports with velvet jazz voicings. Drums breathe lightly, brushes whispering winter air. Harmony deepens into a twilight shade. Soft minor jazz colors, quiet and a between piano and guitar trades, like two voices speaking softly in the cold night. Piano flows into a heartfelt winter solo. Warm runs, soft arcs, classic holiday jazz phrasing. Never quoting, only echoing the feeling of old Christmas records. Guitar keeps a gentle pulse beneath glowing. Swing brightens just a little, snowflakes swirl under lamplight. Piano plays a playful warm line. Guitar weaves with it in tender harmony. Bass lifts the moment with a smoother walk. The opening melody returns, fuller and more nostalgic. Piano carries it like a cherished December memory. Guitar adds soft sparkles around it. Everything glows with classic Christmas warmth. Guitar plays a final gentle phrase. Piano settles into a soft descending cadence. A warm jazz chord blossoms and fades like the final whisper of a winter night. Din, 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 din. Piano whispers like winter breath. Plim, 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 plah. Fragile. Bass steps in soft and warm. Boom, 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 boom. Ching, ching. Soft winter glow in every chord. Do, wah, do, ya, la, da. Piano drifts like snowflakes swirling. Plim, plum, plaloo. Bass keeps the heartbeat steady. Boom, boom, boom. Brushes hush in the back shine. Doolin, doolin. Piano climbs gently up a frosted window. Ting, ting, ting. Do-a-dee-a-da-do-a-la. Holiday hush floating through quiet rooms. Plim, plim, plah, plah. Guitar adds soft sparkles, ching, ding, ching, like tiny bells far away. Do-ya, da-doo. Piano paints winter light on the floor, soft gold across cold blue. Bass hums underneath. Boom, boom, boom. Slow, steady. Do while la da dee loo I shine. Piano glows like warm lanterns in snow. Plim, blah, blah, plim. Guitar raps the ending gently. Ching, ching, ching. Ting, ting, ting. Piano begins with a soft, rising winter line, a shimmer of nostalgia like lanterns glowing in the snow. Guitar joins with warm woody chords, both instruments settling to a quiet December night.
Piano takes the land with a smooth, classic style holiday phrase. Gentle arcs, soft phrasing, warm jazz resonance.
Guitar responds with light counter melodies, each note drifting like slow falling snowflakes. Bass walks gently underneath, steady, comforting. Guitar steps forward with a delicate candlelit melody.
Its tone intimate, quiet, glowing like a window on Christmas Eve.
Piano wraps around it with velvet chords, little ornamentation. Drums whisper, brushes barely touching the air.
Harmony shifts into a winter blue color.
A soft bittersweet turned familiar in holiday jazz. Piano holds emotional chords that breathe warmth. Guitar floats through fragile frosted tones. Piano bends into a gentle and prayerous ascension.
Inspired by classic seasonal jazz recording.
Warm runs, soft winter phrasing, glowing voicings.
Guitar keeps slow repulsive.
Bass hums beneath, grounding the stillness. Swing brightens just slightly.
A soft lift like lantern light dancing in the breeze.
Guitar and piano weave lines together, warm intertwined, festive but calm.
Drums lift the rhythm with delicate brush movement.
The opening themes fuller and more heartfelt.
Piano carries the warmth of a remembered Christmas.
Guitar decorates the melody with small shimmering sparks. final soft descending phrase.
Piano settles into a peaceful, glowing cadence.
A warm jazz chord lingers in the room, then fades like lanterns dimming in falling snow.